Welcome to September, no, October 5 by 5 by 5. Yep, it's been 1 year since we've been producing these videos just for you. Well, kind of just for you. Well, it's for everybody. What can I say? And we also have a talented guy who gets around a little bit, a musician. Plays piano, I found out. He's got a piece in here that he made, some nice words about romance and connection and some pretty piano. You'll enjoy it. I enjoyed it. It made me feel happy. Tonight we have a special lady, Tressa Brittin Berman. Yeah, she's going to sing a song and do some poetry. Very nice, very nice. She's going to sing from her song, North Dakota Sky, and reads her prose poem, Tribal Radio. And if you look down there, just right down there, there's a web address you can go check out. You can just go check it out. That's what I advise you to do. And all right, that's it. Here we go.
I'm taking myself away. I'm taking myself on flight. I'm taking myself away and reaching for a North Dakota sky. KMHA went dead today. The voice of the people silenced in the middle of some sad country song. Life moves along the prairie edges. Some don't make the wide turns, hug too close to the ground, their bodies pulled out from the ditch. Inside a weather-worn trailer, a newborn kicks its way into the world as a bottle rolls to the floor and out the door to reappear under melted snow in a spring thaw. Underneath the frozen ground lies 1,000 years of history as water from the monster dam wears away at the image, leaving only its traces in the memories of elders. A new generation retrieves words. Dosha Magu. Wordless substitute for language, then become language. Sugar is proffered as food while women plant and harvest their gardens, keepers of the corn. How to see around the bend of the river, how to reverse the dam. River shut off trickles up through grazing land 50 years after the fact. 50 years of electricity to Chicago, hundreds of miles away. A river turned lake, stopped fishing. Casinos will be the end of sovereignty, declared Russell Parshall, left-hand eagle, Mandan Hidatsa, artist and rock and roller a generation ago. Today, restless cowboys and oil workers saddle up to be mesmerized by spinning wheels, getting hopeful on their luck, while well-pressed Indians clean up the cans, change the bills, and walk the floor in black and white, fancy dance, stow their name tags until the whole dream evaporates. All that glitters is jingles of dancers' dresses swaying and clinking in the sun as girls and women enter the rhythmic dance circle. Muscled men burst with the life beat of the drum, feather bustles, beaded moccasins dancing in their own time. Teepees in tents rise against the velvet green horizon as the sun rests like orange jello taking shape to hang on the day, the shape of a circle. Across the prairie, the drum sounds at a distance while an old woman sews a shawl fringe to the blare of a television. The circle turns in on itself. New ones coming of age replace the old ones, ever standing for the ones who have gone before. Not all goes with them. Pieces of knowledge remain sewn inside the skins of grandchildren too young to know their secret gifts. With age comes the potent urgency of remembering. The task of putting it back together again becomes the journey of making and mapping like a thread of sinew stretched across time and space. A quilled ball in the hands of a girl. My father made me give it to that white lady doctor, but I didn't want to. Now I hear it's in the Smithsonian Museum. An elder, Caroline said about her younger self. A personal memory, a fragment of history, registered in a museum database for all time, still bearing the imprints of a little girl's hand. Some with memories too vivid try to erase them. Like ships in a bottle, they claw at the inside and sail themselves over the edge. No computer can bring the old chiefs back to life. The knowledge lives inside the people. The radio transmits the signal, sound waves of recipes, stories, music, language, community, all our relations. Sometimes there is static. Robert Bobby Bear Jr., Swift Hawk, walked with one leg shorter than the other. He is the hereditary chief of the Sanish people. The bottle keeps sailing down the mini chaussee. The turtles still feed on its banks. The turtle priest goes when he can, talks to them, feeds them, prays for the life-giving river. Memories return like a note in a bottle or a bullboat, or in the spring when wildflowers capture the sunlight in a hue of pastel pinks, prairie roses peeking through grass. It's a long and complicated dream with no wakings, only turnings. A young man jumps off the bridge connecting one side of what used to be a river to the other. A star quilt marks the birth of a new baby, soon to get her Mandan name. Born in a snowstorm, crossing sheets of black ice, she bursts through like the sun as my car thuds over a prairie dog hole and the radio comes alive. Taking myself away, taking myself on flight, taking myself away and reaching for a North Dakota sky.
Then we have this guy. His name's Steve. Steve Aguilar. I don't know. He thinks he's some kind of a speaker or something, talking about consciousness and humanity and the essence of joy, and I don't know. It's a little over my head, but we're going to put him on anyway, because, he paid me. Yeah, he had to pay me. I got some money out of this.
Today's performance will be the dance of the universe. I was born here into this world of physics and reality, a reality that is sometimes not so real, but I came in as a dancer, as a performer, as an essence of that which pushes forth creation. I invite you to join me. Join me, all of you, in the dance, in the singing. Take up your roles, take up your robes, take up your cues. You in the green room, come forth. You in the darkest corners of life, bring forth and shine who you are. There is something inside you, something glowing, something pushing, like a tree grows to the sky, like a fish swims towards the current, the salmon up the stream. Yes, expressing themselves in ways that are so diverse, that are so creative, that the whole world becomes a stage of all things that are emanating. Yes, the push is behind all things, behind the things that are, and even behind the things that are not, things that you cannot see. That's why I am the dancer, the performer, the eloquent speaker of words. My advice to you is don't stand still. My advice to you is don't keep your feet on the ground, wave your hands, skip your feet, sparkle in your eyes, take in the sounds of all that is, and spill them out through your expression. Yes, it's time to become who we are, not that which we think we are, those echoes of I don't know what, the past, reverberating through the time, entering us as we are born, and living through us. It's time to drop that, time to reinvent ourselves, time to put on our masks, time to bring the joy to the world which we are. I sing to you, I dance for you, I pray for you, I am you.
Tonight, one of our performers is Scotch Wichmann. Oh, this guy's one clever little guy, speaking a language that everybody knows, or should know, but nobody knows. Anyway, he's got some stuff to say. Twisting around, having a good time, rolling on the ground. He's a good performer. Scotch Wichmann.
Allô? Allô? Je l'enlève mieux, je dis. Vraiment, je crois que c'est pas c'est folle, c'est pas qu'elle dit. À ce peu le cheval, c'est pas bien, tu vois, tiens. Alors, je peux favor, j'ai dit. Alors, je peux jamais que c'est pas, je tiens. J'ai un Dieu petit, moi, je ne sais pas, c'est bon. Alors, je ne peux pas manger la tienne. Oh, quand tu peux manger. La kasi pour manger par la position que tu peux savoir, la chute ici, mon bâti que pas savoir le petit pas savoir. Alors, ce qui peut se passer vraiment que je, là, je peux se joindre, là, qui peut manger tout pas. Aïe, que peut faire, je le dis, aïe, ça y a ça. Aïe, que tu manges, là, que je pas bien. Mais je te laisse le passer, je sais pas bien. À cause de moi, je le dis, le pauvre chien du dia, le gros chiraï, le posiqué, ou les médiérés, à klein heister. Et je ne peux pas noter. Ou le péché de football. Bien, car le dia, mais il y a aussi qu'un fauche matériel. Ou tu y a un bien péché là, racine c'est pas se faire, le quoi c'est pas que, mais je sais pas. Une équipe pour pas, c'est la jasie, ok. Ou va, pas bien ça, ma mère, mais bien va moller, car il y a un lot, j'ai pas bien, quoi c'est pas bien. Ou elle a pas mais je que c'est. Après, pas vieux, c'est pas le super. Que pas vraiment pas parler, je peux. Il peut s'acheter la dire qu'on va un peu bien la carte. C'est pas bon, là, qui peut, c'est pas. Allez, si on a pensé qui peut. Mais allez, comme je peux, c'est pas. On peut pas bien, alors qu'on peut bien, faut pas. Et si je te dis, après, j'ai l'un de dire, à la question, bien, pas plus. Aka forfole senat koti aljiwe ai sigi mocha. Ai je vais se peculiar c'est pas les pas. Ai que ponia que vous me les juzi quand tu pas. Ai je sais alors c'est quoi tu vas chanter quand tu es allez qui peut bien l'ambition. Alors c'est forcément ma pèse pour les qui. Voici affirmé. La genetique, savoir la cœur, repêcher savoir, like ou pas, à besoin qui, à l'escient, à bien ce qui est facile, allez, à y rocher, ce bien, à qui a c'est pas le même, les familles, ce qu'on peut dire, à le qui peut pas passer notre à que passer là, je sais pas passer. O que papel assim, ou a la chance aí, a família passando se a moca e o Paulo Gênia passei a fazer, a que se pode se tchau. A repêche foi para a que papel passei com a les com mais se a família não le que pediu, a que se le pai que vai jogar ali, a tia raw lodia.
We also have a film about a project down at the Ventura County Museum. It took a long time, and a lot of people worked on it, artists and other folks that are like artists, and then gardening people and stuff. And anyway, it's an exhibit, and we filmed it, a few of us, along the way. And then here it is in its growth. It is now alive and living in Ventura. Paul Lindhard, he's the one behind all this, and his friends. I'm his friend. Okay, well, that was it. That was our October 5 by 5 by 5 2021. That's like counting. Anyway, I hope you had a good time. We had a good time. Well, I don't know. They look like they're having a good time, but you know how people are. But anyway, this is a closing philosophical note. It's time, people. It's time, everybody. Just cut it out. Stop it. Stop yelling at each other. Stop judging each other. Stop looking around to see who's doing what wrong. Everybody's doing everything wrong. Anyway, peace out, as they say. Bye.